What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. Today I'm going to be doing my last bit of herping for a good long time in New Mexico because, surprise, little preview, my next episode is going to be my first episode in West Texas. So I'm going to live in West Texas for 2 months looking for gray-banded king snakes and whatever else I can find out there. It should be a really good time, and I'm really excited to film a ton of content for you guys while I'm out there. So anyway, before we do that, let's go ahead and do our last bit of adventuring around New Mexico, and hopefully we can find some snakes. And we're even gonna be able to meet up with my dad, which is gonna be super cool because I haven't seen him at all since all the COVID crisis began, which was back in March, and now it's almost June 1st. So I'm really excited to see my dad and to be able to look for snakes with him for a little bit. Anyway, let's get to it and see what we can find. Alright guys, I think I saw my first snake right here. It is a snake. What is it? It's a suboc. Look at that beautiful suboc. Alright guys, it's my third New Mexico suboc ever. Awesome. My friend Candace is gonna be entirely jealous. It's a male. Too cool. Awesome guys, I'm excited to be seeing some snakes. I'm gonna get this guy off the road and get some pictures of him. Alright guys, here's the first snake I found tonight. It's this Trans-pecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. This guy is so cool, one of my favorite animals to find in the wild, especially in New Mexico. They're pretty common in Texas, but in New Mexico they're pretty hard to come across, and I've been lucky to see a few this year. I love the H's that run down their back and the 2 lines that come back from their neck. Anyway, really excited to see this guy. I'm gonna get some footage of him for you guys and let him go. Oh wow guys, that's a blind snake. Awesome. I'm gonna have to get some footage of him. They're made to live underground. Oh, he's pooping on me, he's pooping on me. But they're actually underground so much of the time that they've lost their eyes. Their eyes have scales over them now and they're not functional. Anyway, super cool. I'm gonna get him off the road and get some video and pictures of him. All right guys, here's the next snake I found. It's this tiny little blind snake. These snakes have evolved over time to no longer have the ability to see. They live underground so much of the time that they've had scales develop over their eyes, and now their eyes are useless. Anyway, this is a really neat little snake to be seeing. They also have a little scale at the end of their tail that's pretty sharp. They actually use it to poke the finger. He's using it to poke my fingers, but they're using it to kind of simulate like a bite, as if something was or as if they were biting something, so that hopefully if they were being attacked by an animal, that animal would let them go. But they look just like little worms. Really cool little snakes. I'm gonna get some footage for you guys and let them go. Alright guys, so the conditions tonight are perfect. Currently it's 80 degrees and there's a storm on the horizon. So it's still dry where I am, but there are lightning bolts striking in the distance. And there's a high amount of humidity and pressure changes because of the storm. And what this basically amounts to is perfect conditions for snakes to be out on the crawl. So basically that's why we're having so much luck seeing snakes so far. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself by saying that, but let's see what happens. Should be pretty cool. Check this out. Suboc number 2. It's a nice size one too. Looks like it's a, let's see. Looks like it's another male. Oh, wow. He is. Hey, friend. Wow. 2 Suboc. This one's big. Really cool animal. All right, guys, check this out. This is the next Trans-pecos rat snake I found. It's huge. It's a really good sized animal. Just look at it, it's a beefy snake. Anyway, I'm really excited to see these snakes out here in New Mexico. They're pretty hard to come across in this state. This one's really pretty orange, just a gorgeous orange color. I love seeing these animals so much. I'm gonna go ahead and get some footage of him and let him go. But I wish you could have seen this snake on the road, guys. He lit up like a glow stick. He was just glowing on the road so bright. Anyway, awesome to see this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. Alright guys, so it was super cool to see that blind snake and that Trans-pecos rat snake. Actually those 2 Trans-pecos rat snakes. But anyway, now I got to the place where I'm going to be doing some camping. And when I wake up in the morning, my dad's going to meet me here and we're going to go out looking for some more snakes in this area. I'm really excited to see what we can find, and also really excited to see my dad, just because I haven't seen him since before this COVID crisis started. Back in March even. So anyway, really excited to see him. I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep and we'll see you guys in the morning. All right guys, it's the next morning. My dad just met up with me and we're gonna be doing some hiking. Maybe we can find some banded rock rattlesnakes. Should be cool. All right guys, so sorry I didn't film it with my GoPro, but when I was up there hiking that hill with my dad, this guy buzzed me. This is a banded rock rattlesnake, Crotalus lepidus clobberi. And you know these are one of my favorite snakes to see. This is the 9th I've seen so far this season. I'm really excited. Can't wait to get some photos and video of this guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. Pretty cool snake though. All right, guys, here's the release of this beautiful banded rock rattlesnake. I'll let it go right here. Get out of here, friend. Oh, you're upside down, aren't you? Here, see ya. Go ahead, go, go, go. Later. Awesome, guys. All right, guys, it was super cool to see that clobberi with Dad. Now we're gonna head down south to look for more banded rock rattlesnakes and maybe even Arizona mountain king snakes. It'll be the last bit of herping I get to do with my dad before I move all the way into Texas. So that's a bit of a bummer. But before I go to Texas, I'm also gonna do a bit of road cruising. So anyway, I'll show you guys if we find anything. And for now, I'm gonna grab some lunch. All right, guys, so my dad and I are gonna be doing a little bit of hiking here in south central New Mexico. Hopefully we can find a pyro or a banded rock rattlesnake, but or a blacktail. Blacktail would be cool. But anyway, it's been It's about 89 degrees and it's pretty dry, so it's not the most optimal conditions, but it looks like there are some clouds rolling in, so maybe temperatures will get a little bit lower and stuff will start to move. We'll see what happens. Walked by this animal and Dad looked and he said, there's something, oh, there's a snake. And I ran back and he found this club hiding under this little plant.
That's a nice one. Look at the green in that.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. 2 clobs today. That's, let's see, 2 clobs in one day and my 10th clob of the season. All right, guys, check this out. This is the clob that my dad found, banded rock rattlesnake. Really, really gorgeous animal. It's got pink sides and lime green on its back. I can't wait to get some pictures and video of this guy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let him go, but I just wanted to show you guys one more time. Pretty cool animal. Alright guys, so that was totally awesome to see my dad. I had such an amazing time. It was super cool to see 2 banded rock rattlesnakes. We did get skunked on pyro again, but it just didn't matter because it was so cool to see my dad. Anyway, he's heading home and I'm gonna do a little bit of road cruising and then I'm gonna camp, and in the morning I'm gonna drive to where I'll be staying for the next couple of months in Texas. Should be pretty cool. So tonight I'll show you whatever I find. All right, guys, check it out. First snake of my night is this nice sized suboc, Bogertophis subocularis. Cool animal. Hey, friend. Hi. Guys, I love these snakes. They're plenty common, but I'll never grow tired of them. I'm gonna get some footage and pictures of him for you guys and let him go. Awesome. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Snakes and Trails. Here's this suboc that we caught tonight. It's a really cool snake. It's pretty much the same thing as what we saw last night though, that we saw in the beginning of this episode. But anyway, I'm really excited to be seeing these snakes in New Mexico. And I'm sure that I'm going to see a whole bunch more in Texas this summer. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let him go, and I'll see you guys next week on Snakes and Trails. Thanks for watching.